So when we talk about the network is down, there are lots of pieces that we need to look at. And at this point in our education about CCNA networking, or networking in general, we have, or we should have, enough clues to figure it out. So let's say that our user's PC is in the upper left-hand side of the drawing, and they call into the help desk and they say, network is down. So we send over a tech. And the tech needs to do some troubleshooting. So as we looked at in our troubleshooting course a couple courses ago, one of the fundamental pieces that I brought to that conversation about troubleshooting is understanding how the system works and what it needs to work. So let's start with the basics and work our way from there. So first of all, the network is down. Well, the tech shows up. Let's check to see if there's link light on the switch and there's link on our PC. If we have link on the PC and link on the switch, well, then the cable and the switch and the PC's network interface card have a very good likelihood of being okay, and we can move on to the next step of troubleshooting. Next step of troubleshooting is going to be, does the PC have an IP address? So we're going to go onto the PC and check what the PC's IP address is and make sure that it's consistent with what network it's on for the router. Once we verify that the PC has a proper IP address, or we configure the PC to have a proper IP address, then what we do is we ask, can I send a ping message from my default gateway to my router and get a proper response? If I can do that, then what I would do is check to see if I can ping the internet. So I'll send a ping message out to 8.8.8.8, which is Google's DNS server, but it's an IP address that's always up and available and easy to get to and remember out on the internet. So we'll see if we can ping 8888. Well, if I can, excellent. It means my internet connection is up and running. If I can't ping 8888, I'm going to need to go on to the router and check out what's going on. If I can ping 8888, well, the next step here then is, do I have a DNS server configured on my PC? So does my IP configuration have a DNS server configured, and does it work? So if there's one configured, can I ping it? So maybe I configure my DNS server to be 8.8.8.8. So what I would do then is try to ping my DNS server and see if I could get a response. If I can get a response, excellent. If we can ping our DNS server, regardless of what it is, whether it's Google or not, what we want to do next is see if we can do an NS lookup and get a host name to IP address resolution. So then we're going to go on our command prompt and see if our DNS resolution works. At any step along the way, if one of these fails, we're going to look at all the possibilities to figure out what's wrong and how we can get that particular piece of the puzzle to work. So we're going to check the link light. We're going to check the IP address. We're going to check to see if we can ping our gateway. We're going to check to see if we can ping the internet. We're going to check to see if we have a DNS server configured, if we can reach the DNS server, and if we can do an NS lookup against the DNS server. This is the basic troubleshooting method we use when a user complains that the network is down.